Hello everyone, this is Terry from Baba Tabogoon. I'm here today to talk about this motorcycle sitting behind me that I bought. It is a TBR7 TaoTao, which is a Chinese motorcycle. The reason I bought it is every time I go to the Philippines, I always say that I'm going to rent a motorbike, but I have not ridden a small motorbike in many years. I hadn't until I bought this. My last motorcycle was a Harley-Davidson Road King. So I had seen a YouTube video by Moto Cheese on these Chinese motorcycles. So after watching them, I got on TX Power Sports out of Texas to check out the prices on them, and for this brand new TBR7 2020 model was $1,400, and that's shipped to my door. So I decided to buy this small bike so I could get in practice of riding a small bike again. So when I go back to the Philippines, I can actually buy a small bike and be used to riding a small bike. And for a cheap bike, it's been a good bike so far. I'm very pleased with it. I will show you the bike a little more. I chose the green color, and I got it fully assembled. And whenever it came, it had a few scratches on it, like the decals here was scratched. But all I had to do was basically put gas in it and start it up, and it started right up whenever I got it. And there was a little scuffing right here on the bike. And I use it to ride around the subdivision that I live in. I live in a very large subdivision of about 630 acres, a lot of streets. Most of the older people that live in the subdivision, they ride around in golf carts. I'm not really a golf cart person. So I ride around the subdivision on this TBR7. I have done a couple of things to it since I got it. First thing I had to do was loosen the chain. The chain was way too tight. I changed the oil in it, and then I replaced a stock carburetor that was on it. I bought a replacement carburetor off Amazon for $20. And put a jet kit in it, put a 110 jet in it, and now I get about 65 miles an hour out of it, which is plenty fast for the area where I live to ride around here. And you know, a lot of people complain about the speed of them, but these bikes, when you're in Asia, especially in the Philippines, there's not too many places where I've been where you're going to be running 65, 70 miles an hour on a bike. Because in Tabogoon, in the barangay, and going to the barangay, the roads, going through the mountains, you just don't want to be going that fast, especially with the road conditions. And you pop up over a hill and you never know what you're going to run into. So that's why these bikes, they're not made for speed. And I haven't had it out on a trail or anything. I just rode around the subdivision around town, and like I said, it's a very good bike so far. Pleased with it. For the price, I mean, here in the US, that's really cheap for a dual sport bike for a 250. So I'm very pleased with the TBR7, and I would definitely recommend it to other people. And that concludes this video. Thank you.